In this video, we're going to discuss the proper way to set up and clean a pressure pot spray system. Today, we'll be using the smaller single gauge 2-quart system. Let's go through a step-by-step instruction on how to properly adjust the pot for fluid flow measured in ounces per minute. We will also talk about setting the atomizing air pressure. By unscrewing the locking ring and removing the top, we can load our material into the pressure pot. We are using a disposable plastic pot liner, a plastic lid, and a rubber retaining ring. Once the paint is loaded, place the top back on and tighten the locking ring. This pot has one gauge that measures the pot pressure. It also has a pressure relief valve here under the gauge to release pressure from the pot. Simply pull the valve and any pot pressure will be released. To determine the recommended fluid flow for the material you are spraying, consult the product data sheet for that material. Typical fluid flow will range from 8 fluid flow ounces to 12 fluid flow ounces per minute. As you set the fluid flow, your air pressure regulator should be set to 0. Do not have any air pressure to the gun at this point. Plug the air line into the pot. Now we're going to pressurize the pot by adjusting the fluid pressure regulator. A good starting point is about 5 to 10 psi. For the next step, you'll need a measuring cup with ounce measurements. A disposable mixing cup like this works well. Now, using a stopwatch or a watch with a second hand, pull the trigger and allow fluid to flow into the second waste container for 15 seconds. Document how many ounces you have for that time and multiply by 4. An example would be if 3 ounces came out in the 15 seconds, we would multiply 3 ounces by 4, giving us a reading of 12 fluid flow ounces per minute. Depending on the amount needed, you can either increase pressure for more fluid or decrease pressure for less fluid. Continue these adjustments until your fluid flow matches the product recommendations. The last step is to set the air pressure. This is done very similar to any other spray gun. Turning the air control regulator located at the gun, increase the pressure until you reach the atomization pressure recommended by the paint manufacturer or the spray gun manufacturer. It is also important that the atomizing air pressure is checked at the gun. When using a pressure pot with dual gauges, this adjustment will be made at the second regulator located on the pressure pot. Once you've finished painting, take the air hose off and pull the pressure relief valve to remove any pressure in the pot. Loosen the locking ring and pull the top off. Remove the liner from the pot and fill the pot with cleaning solvent. Secure the top back on and pressurize the pot again. Pull the trigger while directing the stream into a waste container and flush the lines of any paint residue. Once the fluid flows clear, release the pressure and wipe the pot clean inside and out. Disassemble the spray gun and clean like any other spray gun. We hope these simple steps will help you properly set up and clean your pressure pot spray system.